Good afternoon and welcome to Grand Majestic Hotel Performances Review for Year 3. So when talking about profitability, we will cover occupancy, ROE and GOP. So starting off with occupancy, we divide it in two parts, first half and second half. In first half, our average occupancy rate is 70.89%. When in quarter one we had around 65 in average, we increased for 10% in quarter two. When talking about quarter three and quarter four, we want to say that we increased as well from quarter three to quarter four for around 5%. For ROE, since the quarter one to quarter four, we consistently increased the percentage from minus 0.15 to 6.50. And when talking about GOP, we as well increased drastically until quarter four from 15.87%, and we finished the year 3 with 29.91%. F&B increased by 4.45% overall. Food revenue has as well increased by 5.98% compared to quarter 3. However, beverage revenue has dropped due to the slight high price. We will try to adjust the price in order to be more competitive in year 4, which hopefully increase our profit margin, and this will attract more customers. When talking about quarter 1 to quarter 4, we have an increase of a high 1 million when it comes to food, and we have an increase around 200,000 when it comes to beverage revenue. When talking about room revenue, we want to say that in the last quarter of year 3, we have significantly increased the room revenue for 16.36%. That's a good news for us as managers, as well as it's good news for investors because they have a higher return. The main reason for this improvement is that we want to have effective job at advertising at the right time with the right message. Not to mention our price is competitive compared to the other hotels in town. When looking at the room revenue for quarter 1, we have a 4 million, and for quarter 4 we increased by 6 million our room revenue, and the change, as we mentioned already, is 16.36%. Other revenues have high increase due to our effective marketing techniques. On our website, people always congratulate us about our advertisement, and they are on time as well as they are informative. As you can see, on quarter 1 we had 78,000 of revenue from other departments, and we managed to increase it by double in quarter 4 with $153,000. When talking about market share, we want to focus only on the yearly percentage of the numbers that we have in market shares when it comes to food, beverage and rooms. When starting off with food, we have in average 10.49% in year 3. For beverage, we have 9.77 throughout the whole year in average, and for the rooms we have an average of 16.48, and that's an average when we had the highest in quarter 3 with 17.21 and the lowest in quarter 2 with 15.76%. When considering staffing levels, we have an average of 140.61% of staffing level. That means that we are really high above the average and that we need to decrease in year 4 to come. And we had the highest percentage in quarter 1 with 144.89% and the lowest one in quarter 3 with 137.91%. As well, we invest around 5 to 10% of salary on training, and we did that in all the quarters of year 3. When talking about sales and marketing department, we want to say that for marketing part in year 3 we spent $949,000, while in sales we only spent around $200,000. That means that the ratio is 1 to 6. In quarter 1 of year 3 we have slightly lower cash flow balance comparing to the closing balance of $1,350,000 from year 2 quarter 4. This is due to the investment in spa, as mentioned in the last video journal, that this will be part of the new investment project. However, beside the spa, we did not implement huge changes, but rather focus on the changing in room rate and problems with overstaffing. Nevertheless, with the cash in bank that we have right now, we are able to improve overall facilities and quality of services in the next year according to the needs and profitability. In quarter 4 of the closing year 3, we have $1,951,000 that we will use for further investments. We hope our performance review was really informative, and if you have any further information, do not hesitate to contact us in the future. Thank you.